Hey, what's up, YouTube? Monarch Synchro here, bringing you another video. This time I'm pretty much titling it "Good Side Decking Cards for the Meta." I just wanted to help out people decide what to side deck because I'm pretty sure, like, for some people that's the hardest aspect of Yu-Gi-Oh. Knowing what to side deck against what matchups. I've seen a lot of people make mistakes where they make like their side deck either too specific for one just deck, or like they just have to go, like they have a side deck where it's like really all over the place, and they have cards that really don't work against certain decks. So yeah, like without further ado, first I want to discuss like the most popular deck right now, which is obviously Debris Plants, slash Quick Draw if you want to call it. But these are some like good options for them. I'm gonna start off with the traps. Starlight Road, it's such a good card, even though Debris Plants mains Decree, most of the time they don't really have it, or you can get rid of it with MST really fast. So they're always gonna try to black rose you when you plus them pretty hard. So you want to make sure that you have a backup plan and that you have a Starlight Road face down so you can protect yourself from the multiple black roses that they're gonna be doing during the duel. So it's always a good choice to just have this. So Starlight Road is good against Debris Plants. Um, Also, crossouts, they're so good right now. You hit their Raikou, you hit their Hamster. Um, it just hurts them pretty bad. I mean, sometimes they set their Dandelion, you hit it, and it's just pretty horrible for them. They rely a lot on their Raikous and their Dandelions. So if you can hit them, then it's amazing. Veilers, you need to stop their debris from activating. Their Raikous, if you can stop their Raikous when they flip them, then they have just a 200 beater on the field that doesn't do anything. So Veiler's pretty good against them. Also stops their Caiuses and stuff like that. DD Crow is amazing. It just stops their Pot of Avarices, Debris. It crows the Dandelion when they target it with Debris. It just does a lot of things against Quick Draw and Debris Plants, so it's just pretty much a neat card in the side deck. And one card that pretty much wrecks the whole entire deck is Banisher. It just removes everything that's giving you problems. You can attack into Dandelion with no problem. You can just attack into a Spore. I mean, you can pretty much, if they want a Synchro, they're gonna have to get rid of their Synchros and like remove them from play. So they really, really hate this card, and they waste Book of Moons on it and stuff like that. So if you can protect this card, they're pretty much gonna lose the duel pretty fast. So that's pretty much some popular choices for the replants. Also, what I like is that this exact side deck that you're using for debris plants, you can also use for X Savers. That's what I like about this. Like this exact combo works exactly for X Savers as well, because Banisher removes the Dark Souls, removes the Amherst Blades. When they got them Z Call, you can use DD Crow to target one of their targets, and the Gundam Z Call fizzles out. Also with Fultro, when they try to activate its effect, DD Crow the target, or when they, yeah, like let's say they book the moon like your Thunder King, and they attack with a Full Helm Knight before they enter their battle phase. You can Crow, let's say maybe a Dark Soul that's the only target that they're gonna have with Full Helm Knight, so that way they don't plus off of you like that. Also, what else can they use? Can use this for? That's pretty much it. Maybe Regigura. When they use Regigura, you can use this to crow their target. So DD Crow works perfectly against X Sabers. Also this, cause X Sabers use what is it called? Hamster as well. So you can crow their you can hit their Dark Souls, their Amherst Blades, their Hamsters, maybe even a Raikou. I don't know. Some of them are running Raikous. And yeah, so, and then not to mention Veilers are pretty broke against them. Stops their Hyunlei plays, their Bogart Knight, pretty much everything. And this one also, because they're never gonna go traps, like it's not, they're not always gonna have like trap stun or cold wave when they go Hyunlei. Sometimes they really like in a tight spot where they have to Hyunlei your 3 back row or in order to come back or have any chance of winning. So if you have this face down, it pretty much hurts them a lot. But yeah, this is what I like, that all these side deck cards are used pretty good against them. Not to mention, obviously, Thunder Kings are good against X Savers, and also this. Pretty much it wrecks Full Helm Knight. They think that it's probably some dumb card that they can run over, when you flip a freaking Snowman Eater, they hurt, like they cry because you kill the monster and they take 600 damage. So it's pretty good. It's pretty good against them as well. Against Machinas, you can use obviously Cyber Dragons. Um, you can also use this. Obviously, their monsters pretty much most of them can run over it. The only bad card is when you like target their fortress. They obviously can discard one card from your hand, but that's fine. Obviously Veilers are good against just to stop the bleeding when they start like doing their shenanigans. They start summoning gadgets. You want to start like already like negate the first one so that they don't start plussing more and more. Um, what other deck? Against Blackwing Mirror Match, like well for just Blackwings in general, you can side in obviously the Snowmans in doubles. Um, it just wrecks Shura pretty much, and if they want to get over it, like let's say with Bora, they always have to collude over it. The only one that pretty much gets over it is Soroku, but Shura pretty much gets wrecked by this. Another good side deck card against Blackwings would be yeah, you can side in Cyber Dragons. They're pretty much beaters, and Blackwings cannot get over it unless they have a Kalut, unless they can pump with Soroku or they have a Gale, which is not always gonna be the case. And if you have like a beater and they're top decking, it's pretty much gonna be GG because they can't really like get over this. Another card that's good against Blackwings obviously is Starlight Road. I pretty much said that already. Icarus attacks Wrexham. Um, Dust Tornadoes. The importance of Dust Tornadoes on the side deck now is just amazing. Like, it's just a multitasking card. It just does everything. Um, it hits their Oppression. It hits their Whirlwind. It hits cards that, like Icarus attacks before they can set their value or summon a Blackwing. If you know that that's an Icarus, you can Dust Tornado in the draw phase or standby phase, so that when they summon, let's say you have a bottomless, you don't activate bottomless and then they go Icarus attack, and then they just pretty much get a plus off of that. Also, Dust Tornado is good against decks that run Decree. People, surprisingly, people don't really know this, but like let's say your opponent, like let's say you activate like a trap card and your opponent goes Royal Decree, you can actually chain Dust Tornado and destroy the Royal Decree. People think that as soon as people flip Royal Decree, like that instantly negates all the trap cards on the field, and that's not true because a continuous trap card like effect doesn't resolve until the chain link is over. So what happens is you chain link like a Icarus attack, and they go and you pick your targets, and then they go Decree. You can chain Dust Tornado, and if they don't have another Decree to chain to that, what's gonna happen is the chain link is gonna resolve backwards. This is gonna kill the Decree, and then your Icarus resolves fine. So that's why I like the Dust Tornadoes, because you can like pretty much hit the Decrees if you're able to chain it afterwards. So it's pretty good. Not to mention, this card wrecks GKs, Gravekeepers. Pretty much keep hitting their Necro Valleys, and the Royal Tributes become dead. Their monsters become all like low level, like low hitters, so they can't really do much. Also, like I said, what I like about like the crossouts as well is against GKs, you can remove their spies, um, and the recruiters. Hitting a spy is pretty good. This also wrecks GKs, and it pretty much negates their spies, negates their what is it called, their descendants and stuff like that. Also, the importance of like, I like this card a lot. um Compulses, people don't really side deck them, but I think that it's just an amazing card because it's in out to any synchro. But not only that, like against GKs is very important because people's side deck Malefic Stardust, and that card is a pain in the butt to get over sometimes. So you need to be able to send it back to the hand, and obviously not a lot of people run like 3 Stardust in their side deck, not in their side deck, in their synchro deck, to keep removing for the Malefic. So this is pretty good. Not to mention that you can keep bouncing their like set monsters if you think that it's like a recruiter or something like that, and just keep bouncing them against scraps. This deck just wrecks Scrap Dragon and their synchros. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. That's all I really wanted to talk about. Maybe later on I'll make another video talking about what to side deck in and out for specifically for Blackwings. But for this video, that's it. And come and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later.